In life on planet Earth, things don't always go our way. You know that this isn't a news flash. If you've lived on planet Earth, everybody knows this. My name's Jeremiah Krakowski, and I love helping business owners get past what's holding them back. And one of the biggest things that holds people back in their business is when they have a goal and they want to go after it, but things don't go how they want it to, they sink into a place of depression or anxiety, and they even start beating themselves up when things aren't going their way. This may even be a life pattern that you've experienced that you might possibly believe that you can't break out of. That's what I used to think. I used to think that that's how life is, and that it's impossible to find happiness when things aren't going how I want them to. I was finding my happiness from how things would go in my life, from how things would turn out, and from what other people thought about me. And everything in my life was based on trying to control and maintain are things going my way. And I would be upset when they wouldn't go how I wanted them to. I would get my hopes up and be disappointed when they wouldn't work out. Listen, I'm all about getting your hopes up. Delusional ideas of what you think should happen. But only if you can detach your emotions from the outcome. You see, we can't attach how we feel internally from things needing to go how we would hope they did. Meaning, we can't require things to go our way for our happiness to happen. And then be depressed and angry and upset when they don't. That's a choice, my friends, and it's a choice to go into those places. It's a strength that you can develop. It's a strength that comes over time by realizing that we get to choose our happiness. That what happens outside of us does not dictate it. What happens in our business does not dictate how we feel. And then when we are intentional to choose happiness, we'll do activities throughout the day that make us happy. We're choosing to be happy for an extended period of time. We're choosing to do things that bring us joy, that have nothing to do with our performance. And we come from a place of gratitude, that we're okay, 100% okay if things don't go our way. We're 100% happy and joyful when things suck, when they don't happen how we want them to, because we're choosing that. Listen, if you have big goals, you're going to have to operate from this place where you don't allow how things turn out to be the deciding factor in how you feel, your life decisions, how you choose to map out your day. Oh, things didn't go my way, so now I'm going to just be sad for the next couple of days. Many of us don't have the choice to do that because of the other things that we want to go do and accomplish. And so we have to develop it like somebody does that grows in fitness, to develop the mental fortitude, to where when things don't go our way, it's okay. We're okay with it. It's cool. It's fine. Could you imagine being completely happy and joyful and losing $1 million? Losing $100,000? And yet, it's all good. It's all fine. Now listen, I'm not saying that we can't feel these emotions. When somebody dies, when grief happens, when somebody's been mean to us, when things have happened, we can feel that emotion, we can sense it, but we have to choose to not sit in it. We have to choose to not let it decide our future for us, and instead, we create our future. Even if things are not going our way, it's okay, we're going to get back up again. It's okay if they didn't go that way. I'm going to choose to not sit in embarrassment and worry and guilt and shame and anxiety and depression when things don't go my way, and instead choose, you know what, I'm going to be happy. I'm going to accept it. I'm going to accept how things went just for that, just observing them as they go by, just observing what has happened and not putting our hope of how we feel, our strength in, not finding our strength in our performance, not finding our strength in things going our way, not finding our hope and strength in things happening how we want them to, but instead finding that from within, having an inner strength, an inner fortitude, an inner happiness that no matter what happens, period, ever, we're still strong, happy, able to get back up again, and able to keep moving forward. And that's something that you can develop. That's something that you can grow in. That's something that took me a long time to grow in, and I'm still working on it. I used to be somebody where all of my emotions were based on what other people thought about me and how things would go in my life. And now, y'all don't even know there's bad things that happen all the time in my life, but it doesn't derail me. It doesn't get me off track. I stay happy and I stay moving forward towards my goals, not allowing those things to derail me and decide my future for me. And that's what you have to do. You have to decide to create your life no matter what happens, no matter how things pan out. When you do that, when you decide to be the creator of your life, nothing can derail you. Now listen, if you love some help on how to apply this, to your business and to get more results, you can schedule a free 45-minute call with me on my website, jeremiahkrakowski.com. Let's talk about what you're going through and how to get you from where you are to where you want to be. I truly believe that these things, these stories that we tell ourselves, are what keeps us stuck, especially as business owners. If we're trying to go after our goals, if we're trying to accomplish something that we've never done before, things aren't always going to go your way, and that's perfectly by design. Embrace failure. Become okay with it. Become joyful when it happens. Rejoice. Be happy and so glad when things don't go your way by choosing that emotion. That's what's going to take you to the next level, my friends. I promise you that. In your business. When we don't allow how things go or what they said about me to determine how we feel, that no matter what happens, we're going to choose to operate at our highest energy at all times. That creates magic. Talk soon, my friends.